3, 2, 1, let's go. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yasmin. If you are new here, I'm a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and sometimes Facebook Marketplace. I say sometimes because that is just not my main platform. I sometimes will list something there that is taking a very long time to sell on the other platforms, and sometimes it does sell. I am a full-time mom and I'm a stay-at-home mom, and this is something that I do as a side hustle. It is not something that I do and I don't depend on the income for it. So whether I have sales or not, it doesn't really affect me in any kind of way financially. My husband is the main breadwinner. He is our full-time worker, and this is just something that I wanted to do because after having my baby, we decided together, mainly him, that I would be staying at home raising our child. We believe that, the best education that they can get is from home, and our baby is our responsibility and not a daycare's responsibility or my grandparents or my mom's responsibility to raise my child. It's ours. So I think that is one of the best decisions. I grew up in a single household. My mom was working all the time. She was always gone. We never really got to spend time with her because of it. So now that I have the opportunity to stay home and raise my child at home and being there for her is something that I actually wanted. So I'm just thankful and grateful that we are able to do this. But anyways, that is all besides the point. Today we're going to be talking about July sales. I did do a mini, if you haven't had a chance to watch it, shorts video on 5 things that sold on eBay. But now I'm just going to talk about what sold for me between July 15 to the end of July, and then just an overview of what sold and profits and stuff like that. I'm going to try something new. So the profit that I'm going to mention is going to be after total cost of goods, shipping and fees, platform fees. I will let you know if there's no cost to goods, because there are a lot of items that did sell for me this month that had zero cost to goods, because either I obtained the item without really paying for it, or I was able to make my money back on a liquidation box, and now the item has zero cost to goods. But why don't we go ahead and get started? I know it's like a really long intro. Sorry about that. So let's get started. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with eBay sales, and then we're gonna move on to Poshmark and then Mercari. So the first item that sold for me on eBay was a book that I found on a free library booth, zero cost of good there. It was this House of Hilton. Interestingly, this book was actually running for some people had this book listed for like $40, $50, but honestly, or $25, which is, I believe I had it listed for $25. Someone gave me a best offer of $13, which is not bad. So I made a profit of $7.21. And I did offer free shipping, so I paid for shipping. Had I not paid for free shipping, my profit would have been around the $10 mark. All right, so the next item that I sold was this makeup bag. This makeup bag was something that belonged to me. I sold this makeup bag on eBay for, I believe I had it for like $11.15. Someone sent me a best offer of $9. I accepted. They did pay partial shipping. So my profit was $5.80, which is not bad because it was used and I had it for several years. Another book sold on eBay. This book is called Devolution by Max Brooks. I originally had it for $13.39. I did accept a best offer of $12. So my profit was $6.66. The next item was from my first box from Jomar Wholesale. I sold these Under Armour sneakers. I had them listed originally for $36.80. Someone sent me a best offer of $20 plus shipping, so they paid for shipping. Cost of goods was $0 because the box had already paid for itself a while back. So my profit was $16.73, which was really good. Okay, the next item was a health and beauty item. I sold this Burt's Bees BB cream. I had it originally listed. I had this on buy it now for $6.99 because I had to get rid of it because this item was going to expire at the end of July. And I had it at buy it now for $6.99 for a really low cost. So, and then I was offering free shipping. So my profit was only 51 cents. However, it was an item that was expiring that I was happy to let it go and still earn something. So I did make something rather than nothing, because I do have several items up here that expire and no one bought them. So I just learned to reduce the price really, really low and just making sure that I'm going to make at least some kind of profit rather than no profit. I am trying to make sure that I do my calculations first before I accept an offer or before I put a buy it now price, so that I know that I'm not going to go into the red once it sells. Okay, the next item that sold on eBay was another health and beauty item. And this was this Potpourri toilet spray. Interesting about this, I was really considering to keep this item. I was just telling my husband, you know what? We need a toilet spray. We really don't have one. He was like, well, get the one that you have in your health and beauty store. And I really was, but I think it like sold the next day, so I didn't pull it down. I'm thankfully. Can't remember how much I had this item originally listed for, because I know this was from a best offer. I believe I had it for $6 or $8. I can't remember correctly. But someone sent me a best offer of $4.79 plus shipping. So they paid for shipping. So my profit after cost of goods, shipping, and eBay fees was $1.42. So that was kind of nice that I did accept a very low offer. However, I still made more than that BB cream. And that's because for that Burt's Bees cream, I paid for shipping. On this particular health and beauty item, the customer paid for shipping, or at least partially, which the majority of it, 98% of shipping. So I was still able to make a profit despite accepting an offer for $4.75. So you kind of have to play around with numbers a lot. Okay, so the other items was from my first box from Jomar Wholesale. So this item had a $0 cost of goods. I did accept a best offer of $23. And $23, I don't know why they sent me an offer for $23. It's usually $20, $25, $30. But, you know, I think that they factor in shipping, because I was having the buyer pay for shipping. I think I was charging the buyer $7 for shipping. So $0 cost of goods, accepted $23. So my profit after everything was factored in, eBay fees, which is the only thing that I really was paying for, I still made a great profit of $18.06. Not bad. Okay, so now we're going to be moving on to Poshmark. Okay, what am I doing now? I'm using my iPad. So we're gonna be moving on now to Poshmark, and I also had really good sales, although I did not have hundreds or daily sales. I still made a really good profit from the things that I sold. So let's start here with the first item that sold on. It was from my first box, which means zero cost of goods. They did pay for shipping. I did accept a best offer of $20 for this Vince Camuto black pumps. I made a solid profit of $16 because there was no cost of goods and the buyer paid for shipping. All right, the next item that sold on Poshmark was these sandals. I really can't pronounce the brand name, was Ipanema Cleo sandals. I believe that I had them listed for $19. I did not offer, did I offer a partial discount on shipping? I really can't remember. Oh, no, I did not. I think somebody just paid the full price plus shipping. So they did pay the asking price plus shipping. This was from my second box from Jomar. So I did make a profit of $10.61, which is kind of low, but for sandals, it's not a big deal. Now these guys here, these misguided bow front mule sandals. These sandals, I had them listed so low because and this is from my first box from Jomar. So there is no cost of goods for these sandals or for whatever these, misguided bow sandals. So I had them listed for $12. And the reason, they did have some wear and tear on them. There was like peeling on the front and on the back of the heel. They were they were not in really horrible condition, but they were not in the best condition either. So I had them priced that low. Cost of goods was $0. But I really thought that these were not gonna sell. I told my husband, oh man, these sandals are probably never gonna sell. They're probably gonna take a whole year to sell. It took about a month for them to sell. So I made a profit of $9.05, which is not bad for sandals that I thought that were gonna sit a very long time. So I'm pretty happy with that. All right, so the next item that sold was from my second box from Jomar. They were these Sam Edelman. They were black suede and the buyer loved them. I did send an offer to a buyer with discounted shipping, but I still was able to make a profit of $29.91. I was so close to $30 exactly. But that was really good. That was really, really good. All right, final sales that I had were on Mercari. Mercari, at the beginning of my selling business, I did really well on eBay and Mercari, but now it's eBay and Poshmark. Mercari but again, I haven't really been listing on Mercari as I used to. So I tried to sell stuff that are really under a pound. And not even under a pound, because it's like they can charge up to $12, which is ridiculous. So I'm not even messing with them. So I just learned to, just list low weight items there. On Mercari, I sold these, let me look at my notes because it's been a while. These Olay Mist Hydration Spray. I sold 2 for $12. But I believe, did I accept a best offer? No. They paid $12 for it. So after cost of goods and shipping, I made a profit of only $2.87. I'm in the green, so that's fine. And then finally, the last item that sold, which I sold it on Mercari. It's this coconut oil by Guru Nanda or I don't know. I think someone sent me a best offer for $9. So for this item, I made a profit of $2.17. With eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari total sales, I made a total profit of $231.12. Even though it was a slow month, I think that I overall made great sales. Reason why, in June I had made almost close to $300, and in July again I made $231.12. So it was not that bad. So it's because I've been selling a lot of shoes, and I'm actually excited. I sold a mixture of shoes, basically all shoes on Poshmark. I had a mixture of shoes, books, and health and beauty items on eBay. And Mercari, I sold health and beauty items. So what's really helping me a lot, it's shoes, really. It really increased my profit, it increased my sales, and you know, it's not for everyone. I hate selling clothes, and I don't ever want to sell clothes because I hate measurements. And with shoes, it's kind of like, you know, your shoe size. So, you know, unless it's like a European shoe that has like a size 38, then you do kind of have to, if a buyer asks you for measurements, then it will give them a measurements, because you can, like, you know, try to give them the US size shoe, but sometimes European shoes can either run small or big, so that's the only thing. But overall, it was actually a pretty good month, I'll say, for a part-time side hustle. It was really good, and I'm hoping to continue doing what I'm doing. I think that I will continue to use health and beauty as my fillers and really focus on what really sells for me, which is shoes. All right, guys, well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If so, give me a thumbs up. If you like reseller content, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I post new videos. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.